Good evening, viewers. You are tuning in to Darshan Meghalaya. And now we bring to you today's edition of the news. Before going to the details, here's a glimpse of the news through the headlines. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma reviews border situation amid Assam eviction drive. Agriculture Minister distributes large cardamom planting material to farmers in Ribhoi. Unlinked job cards may block MGNREGA aid in entire village, says CNRD Minister. And strong response to Rs 400 Shillong-Guwahati shuttle, government mulls afternoon service. The news in detail. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma held a review meeting today with the Chief Secretary, DGP, Additional Chief Secretary Home, political department officials and DCs of various districts to assess the impact of the ongoing eviction drive in Assam. The government is actively coordinating with DCs, directing them to engage with BDOs, police personnel, VDPs, NGOs and traditional heads to prevent infiltration into Meghalaya's border districts. The Chief Minister informed that no untoward incidents have been reported so far and district administrations are on high alert. He urged immediate reporting of any suspicious movement along the borders for prompt action.
The purpose of this meeting was to discuss the overall effect of the recent eviction drive that has been taking place in the state of Assam. And all this communication and overall interaction is being done to ensure that there is no infiltration or movement that takes place because of the eviction that is taking place in Assam into our state of Meghalaya. And we have been reported and informed that no incident has taken place in any of the districts.
In a major push to enhance agricultural productivity and support farmers in Meghalaya, Dr. Ampreen M. Lyngdoh, Minister of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, today distributed planting materials of large cardamom to farmers of Ribhoi district under the state government's flagship program CM Farm Plus. Addressing the gathering, Dr. Ampreen highlighted that the CM Farm Plus initiative aims to resolve critical issues concerning the quality and timely availability of seeds. The introduction of large cardamom cultivation is expected to diversify crop options for farmers in Ribhoi while also enhancing their income potential through high-value horticulture.
CM Plus, kadang scheme, kapan yang nak kapan yang kong bang pet mahapi pet kijong pili thung pi mar thung kiban aina ye pili ban pendengkang bat ban yo nom nak pet kijong pi silem ter jong ki khat arbanai jong kano kasnem kinong rep kindai ban ong min bu no yo mo yo ndala dek thung ya ki chur koryo.
The Meghalaya government has announced that Aadhar linkage is now mandatory to access central government schemes including MGNREGA and ration distribution following directives from the union government. CNRD Minister A.T. Mondal stated that even one unlinked job card in a village could impact benefits for the entire area. While the state has instructed BDOs to intervene temporarily, Mondal emphasized that Aadhar is essential for availing most central schemes. However, the Meghalaya High Court recently ruled that Aadhar cannot be the sole ID for benefits, directing authorities to accept alternatives like PAN, voter ID or passport.
Government is there. We never made mandatory for Aadhar for availing any benefits from the state government. Okay, so far it is like that. So there won't be any problem from our side. But Government of India made mandatory for Aadhar linking with job card as far as MGNRS work is concerned, with the ration card as food civil supply work is concerned. So that is the take. From our side, we have not made that it should be made mandatory. But we are requesting that if we want to avail those benefits, then it is a necessity.
The State Transport Department is receiving a strong public response to its affordable shuttle service between Shillong and Guwahati Airport, priced from ₹400. Encouraged by this success, the department is considering launching an additional afternoon shuttle to meet rising demand. Commissioner and Secretary Sanjay Goyal also revealed plans to introduce similar services to improve connectivity between Shillong and Shillong Airport. Meanwhile, the recently resumed helicopter services connecting Shillong, Guwahati and Tura have been launched with full safety compliance as per Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines.
We have made this keeping in mind the schedule of the flights which land in Guwahati Airport and the kind of load of passengers to take the service from Shillong to Guwahati and from Guwahati to Shillong. So the response is quite good, and we have kept a very reasonable charge for that. It is 400 rupees per seat, and it's a very good bus which is almost a superior kind of comfort level.
The Meghalaya government has added over 2.84 lakh rural households to the waitlist for the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin, pending central approval. Community and Rural Development Minister A.T. Mondal highlighted significant progress in rural housing with over 1 lakh homes built in the last 2 years. Of these, 66,000 were completed between 2023-24 and another 46,000 are targeted for 2024-25, benefiting thousands of BPL families across the state.
I can give you the figure from 2023-24. We have almost completed around 64,000 houses, and the next year, that is 2024-25, around 46,000 houses. So earlier maybe we have constructed around 50-60,000 houses for many years, but last 2 years we have covered more than 1 lakh houses. Okay. One of the basic consideration is that you should own a land. So that the benefit can be given to you, and it is solely dependent on you only. Not only that, even we extend benefits through various categories also.
Street vendors previously occupied in various areas around Kandailat began operating today from their new location at the Muda parking lot, officially allotted by the municipal board through a lottery system. The relocation aimed at ensuring fair allocation and avoiding disputes over vending spots. Speaking to reporters, several vendors expressed satisfaction with the new arrangement, spacious and weather-protected environment. However, the vendors urged authorities to install CCTV cameras to address safety concerns for both traders and customers.
Dia kata tingin dalam asyong tingin sa skutu te bapa. Ta tingin ang susdang mandrum te kalau biang ni dak pen sa kayo kay ganlong kumite. Tabangin kirman problem inoi lalangi rum isopo. Customer kin layo idi kin sawan.
The Jantia Hills Autonomous District Council held a single-day summer session today. Opposition leader Andrew Shulai raised concern over the rejection of most opposition questions, motions and resolutions. The session began with a Q&A round and an obituary, followed by the tabling of the 2017-18 and 2018-19 CAG reports by the Chief Executive Member. VPP MDC Jamshaprang Portam moved a motion on rural market development, which was later withdrawn after clarification from the Executive Member in charge.
Orang motion orang mencua dua Jepang dari digitization yang di office report di project itu di e-governance. Di website yang ada kan, mulai dari website yang di council menawai bila itu yang kami ini issues pun buka contribute hal jeng revenue generation council play posisi dan mangga manajemen bentuk jengda bor ya chairman leo session isu
Opposition MDCs in the GHADC yesterday staged a walkout after the adjournment motion to discuss 42 months of pending salaries, which were rejected by the Deputy Chairman. BJP MDC Bernard Marak and 5 TMC MDCs criticised the Executive Committee for lack of transparency, highlighting a ₹22 crore discrepancy and poor budget allocations for key sectors like education, health and local bodies. The ongoing employee protests at William Point, Tura, demanding immediate clearance of at least 12 months' salary continues into its third week.
But our adjournment motion was not accepted by the Deputy Chairman, and that adjournment motion was to discuss about the crisis which is prevailing in the District Council right now due to non-payment of salaries to the employees for 42 months, which is a very serious issue. So we thought that this is more concerning than other business to take up in the session. So we wanted the adjournment motion to be taken up. But since it was not taken up, we had to walk out yesterday.
The Khon Hinyotrap National Awakening Movement, also known as KNAM, today submitted an RTI to the Shillong Municipal Board, raising concerns over the issuance of vendor licenses at Kendailat. Speaking to the media, KNAM leader Joseph Pengrop stated the party is seeking a list of license holders, selection criteria, number of sanctioned shops and project expenditure details. He also questioned the allotment of licenses to non-indigenous individuals and whether police verification was conducted, stressing the need to protect the economic rights of locals.
Thì các công ty RTI ke bangi ai hani kalong ba ni kwa bantem ba list kita di eligible list lana ki waiting list ka ba kibala banyo ay ta license ban sambukan hantai ko TV ti ka sakawai ka ba ar pada kalong ba kan utli ki dukan ka pakisna hantai po parking la hantai ni kwa atu bantem na kalang kasang sam ba ki bri jongi ki dei kanungut ki yo kanungut bat ki wei ki jai bunyo ki yo kanungut ki kwa bantem ki kataru.
In a statewide crackdown on banned plastic, the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, along with district authorities, police and urban affairs departments, is conducting surprise inspections across major markets. Over 2 metric tons of plastic items below 120 micron thickness have been seized so far. MSPCB Chairman R. Nainamalai confirmed that district-level special task forces are actively enforcing the ban in areas like Police Bazaar, Light Omkra, Maulai, Bara Bazaar and Tura. Vendors have been warned and urged to switch to eco-friendly alternatives.
The regularly surprise inspection means that surprise inspection be carried out to see whether they are using single-use plastic or not, and if at all they are using, and some actions also been taken. And so far in the state of Meghalaya, more than 2 metric ton plastic has been seized from the different districts, and also same time we are giving the awareness also not to use single-use plastics.
The District Legal Services Authority West Khasi Hills conducted a legal awareness program at Domkse village under Mauthat Raishan block to educate the public on child protection laws, particularly under the POCSO Act. Legal and Aid Councils C. Kharsantio and B. Marngar highlighted legal safeguards for minors and encouraged students to report any abuse to trusted adults. The program emphasized the importance of protecting children, especially girls, from violence and exploitation. The 16th District Open Come Into School Badminton Tournament 2025, organised by the West Khasi Hills District Badminton Association, concluded at the indoor stadium Nongstoin. BD Marak, SP of West Khasi Hills, attended the closing ceremony as chief guest. Anderson High Secondary School and Sip Singh Memorial Government High Secondary School won the boys and girls inter-school team titles respectively. Winners across age categories included Nifty Momen, Alvarine Linkoy, Raiden's Aim and Ilapan Hundkhar. The most promising player awards went to Dunfars, Nongsaid and Faustina Watlang. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius were recorded. Relative humidity is 81% and rainfall of 11 mm was also recorded. Moving on to Shillong, 20 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature, 26 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature and 77% of relative humidity were recorded today. Meanwhile, in Jowai, minimum temperature 20 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 26 degrees Celsius and relative humidity was recorded at 75%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai indicates moderate rain and thunder shower is likely to occur at most places. Before winding up this news bulletin, here's a short recap. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma reviews border situation amid Assam eviction drive. Agriculture Minister distributes large cardamom planting material to farmers in Ribhoi. Unlinked job cards may block MGNREGA 8 in entire village, says CNRD Minister. And strong response to Rs 400 Shillong-Guwahati shuttle, government mulls afternoon service. And that's all we have for you today in this news bulletin. Until we meet again tomorrow, thank you for watching. Good night.